solely their own and do not necessarily reflect the views or positions of the SVP TV network. SVP TV does not endorse or assume responsibility for statements made during this broadcast.
Towanna Murphy Show, that's what's up.
That's what's up. Towanna Murphy Show. That's what's up. Towanna Murphy Show.
And good evening and welcome to the Towanna Murphy Show right here on SVP TV Comcast 17. And just when you thought it was safe, it certainly is not. I have a show for you. In fact, I have an amazing show for you. But if you would like to advertise on the Towanna Murphy Show, you can contact me directly on 901-437-2717. That's 901-437-2717. That's if you would like to advertise or sponsor the Towanna Murphy Show. And remember, this show alone gets over 1 million views. Not just this show, but every show on this network get a little bit over, or if not more, than 1 million views. You can watch this show on YouTube. You can watch it on Amazon Prime. You can watch it on Facebook. You can download the SVP TV app if you would like to watch our shows live. We are live, and I'm live every Monday night from 6 to 7 p.m. So if you would like to advertise with the show or with me, you can call me directly at 901-437-2717. That's 901-437-2717. Yeah, and before I go into my topics for today, I wanted y'all to know that this dress that I got on right now, I thought I ordered it one time, but when I got the dress, it was 2 dresses, and I was gonna send one back. And I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna even send the dress back because the dress looked cute. And I like the style, I like the texture of the dress. So I decided, you know what? I'm just gonna keep it for church on Sunday when we wear white on first Sunday. So that's how I'm gonna wear it again on, well, not this one, because I got 2. So I'm gonna wear my other white dress on Sunday or one of the Women's Day Sundays, because we got Women's Day coming up in August. So I may wear the new one then, but I got 2 dresses. If you have not saw the show on my page, give me a second, because Angel is going to tag me in it, and then I'll share it on the page so that you can watch the show live with the rest of us. I can go ahead and share. Is there? Yep. Okay, so Angel tagged me in it, and I'm going to share it and then reshare it. I'm waiting for it to come up. Okay, there it is. So I'm going to share it right now, because most people are asking how can they watch the show. So not only can you watch it on the SVP TV page network on Facebook, you can watch it on mine, because I'm just going to share it over. I wasn't doing live. You know, usually I used to do live. I'm like, there's no need to do live when they have it live already. All I have to do is share it and open it and make it public so that everybody could see it. So that's what I'm doing now. I am going to make it public so you guys could chime in and call in, because remember I told y'all can call in about 6:15. So it's going to be a little bit, because we started like a few minutes late. But give me a few minutes, and I'm going to go ahead and switch this over. I'm waiting for it to show on the page now. So y'all know I got an Android, right? Don't talk about my Android, because everybody talks about my Android. Don't talk about my Android. I like my Android. I do know I got to get a new phone. Now, give and take, I got to get a new phone. And it haven't clicked in yet, so y'all give me a minute. My phone's slow. But I wanted to just make sure that you guys have all the outlets that you needed to watch the show. Oh, no, that ain't it. Y'all, I'm gonna give me a second. Y'all, give me a second. I'm trying to find it. I got it. It's just my phone. I had an Android. Now, give me for all of you iPhone users, don't disrespect my Android, because I like my Android. Don't do that. Don't. Oh, I just saw it. I don't know what I did with it, but don't disrespect it, because I got it. I'm just waiting for it to show on my page, and it still ain't showed on the page. It still ain't showed on my page. Now my Android a little jacked up today. It's always jacked up. But it's going to show in a minute, because I wanted to show it. It ain't on there. It's going to do it in a minute. Or you know what? Y'all can go to SVP page. You know what? Let me go over there and share it. Again, it's going to pop up 3-4 times then, because I got to put it on there so y'all can see it, because I told somebody out of town that they can watch it on my page. So give me a second. Let me go on and share it, and then I'll go into what I'm talking about. There it is right there. I'm getting ready to share it right now so y'all can watch it. I told y'all I was going to do it, so there we go. Now we're sharing it. So it's going to be there twice. Just so you know, it's going to be there twice. But you can go onto the page, you can go on the SVP TV page and watch it. You can go onto my page and watch it. You can go to YouTube, You can go to Amazon Prime, Hulu, download the app. You can download it on your Roku TV because it's on Roku as well. I think it's on Roku. It's on Roku, Angel. It's on Roku too. Yep, it's on Roku too. So Roku too. That was almost like a rhyme, like Roku too. It's almost on like a rhyme. I'm almost in there, y'all. I'm almost in the house with the Roku too. So here we go. I shared it. So now let me make it public so that you guys can look at it because my page is now private because I had a whole lot of, you know what, crazy folk on my page. And so let's get into the story since I got that part now. Let's get into what I wanted to discuss today before I go into my story for today. But I wanted to go ahead and discuss the orders that Trump was given. The judge orders Trump administration to restore the slavery exhibits removals from the national parks. Now, you can't just make this stuff up, and you cannot change history. And what's happening right now is history is being changed. Our history is being wiped off the face of the earth. And for some reason, we can't seem to get people that's seated in those jurisdictional seats to make the right decision. I don't know if it's because they owe Donald Trump some favors. I don't know what it is about them and how they can maneuver through changing history of our people, not just our people, but the native people as well. So they decided that they wanted to go in, change history, remove us from history. Did Trump not know that this land is built on the backs of our ancestors? I don't think he knows, and I don't think he cares, to be honest with you. All he cares about is his people. And to be honest with you, he's a foreigner too. His wife is a foreigner. His son was born in the U.S., but he's still a foreigner to me because his mama's a foreigner, his daddy's foreigners. So how could you even decide you want to deport anybody when your family is foreigners? So if you're going to deport anybody, you might as well deport your wife, your mama, your daddy. Go ahead and deport them all because they're not originally from United States of America. So those are some of the things that we have to be mindful on when we talk about it. You just can't change history. Our ancestors fought too hard and too long just for us to have this right to vote. We're coming up on Juneteenth. And in 1863, the Emancipation Proclamation was signed that the slaves were free. But we didn't know that we were free until 1865. So we were still, in slavery because we didn't know that the Emancipation Proclamation was signed and that we were able to roam around the U.S. as we pleased. So we're coming up on the day of. We celebrate the 4th of July, and that's Independence Day. So if we celebrate 4th of July, then why don't we celebrate Juneteenth just like it's 4th of July? I really stopped celebrating the 4th of July, to be honest with you. I just look at it as another day. I celebrate Juneteenth. No, Friday, me and my kids going out. We're going to have our barbecue and we're going to have our barbecue ribs, our barbecue chicken. I'm going to throw it in the oven, of course. But we're going to have our barbecue ribs. We're going to have our barbecue chicken. We're going to have our spaghetti because that's the day we celebrate. We celebrate our history, the day our slaves, our ancestors were freed. Y'all don't understand what's really happening in history today. Sojourner Truth, Malcolm X, Dr. Martin Luther King, Pastor Cowles, Abenaki. Everybody that pushed for equal justice, everybody that worked so hard to get us where we are today. And it's almost like it's a slap in the face. Now, of course, give and take, we had some jackleg people back in the day. We had a whole lot of jackleg folk back in the day that did some underhanded stuff. But it wasn't as evident then as it is now. And so the hard work that they put into us, the hard work so that they can make this life for me, for my children, a better life. The hard work that they did, the whippings that they did, the lynching and the burning of the crosses, the burning of the church, the 4 little girls, everything that they went to, they went through, just so we could have the right to go to the same bathrooms, so that we can eat at the same restaurants, so that we can ride on the front of the bus and not to the back of the bus, so that we don't have to be treated any kind of way. We fought, they fought, because it ain't we, I'm fighting in this century, but they fought in centuries before me. But they fought for us to have this right, for us to be able to walk through the front of the hotels, not to go around the back and through the kitchen in order to get to the stage or to get to our rooms. And at some point, they wouldn't even let black people in the hotels at all. At all. Black and white water fountains. This is what our ancestors fought so hard for us to do away with, so that we can have the same rights as white people. And although some of us have white relatives in our family, you wanna know why that is? Because they took our ancestors from Africa, brought us here, and then they raped them. They beat them. They made them do what they wanted them to do. So that's why you have so many shades of brown. That's why you have the light-skinned brown, the what am I, caramel brown, the chocolate brown. You got the chocolate brown. But that is why you have so many mixtures of colors. Because they brought us here and they got attracted to black women. And so when they saw all these black women, and y'all know what, our black women, baby, we stout, bam, stout, hourglass, bam, stout. They saw all that booty and all this love that they given us, that our parents gave us, our ancestors gave us. They saw all this love and they got obsessed with the black woman. And so they raped our ancestors. And our ancestors had children by them. So my great-grandfather, which was white, and my great-grandmother, which was full-blood Cherokee Indian, this is how we came to where we are. I think somebody said the other day that I was racist a few months ago. They said I was racist. And I threw it back at them, and I said, how can I be racist when my great-grandfather is white? You gotta make that make sense in America. In fact, you gotta make that make sense to me. Someone also told me that when I had the altercation with the young Hispanic girl that I was racist. No. I have nieces that are Hispanic. I have nephews that are Hispanic. So let me just give y'all a little synopsis of my history and my family. Because you don't know that unless I tell you, but all of a sudden everybody say, hey, Murphy's racist. No, it's not racist. Because I have it in my family. It's a whole lot of us. And so y'all have to stop this thing where you keep saying Murphy's racist or calling any of us racist. It's not about being racist. We're not racist. We just want what's right for our children. We want what's right for our people. And nobody deserves to be disrespected. Nobody deserves to be mistreated. Nobody deserves to be talked to any kind of way. And that's what's happening in this century right now, as they call it. What is it? Jim Crow. There it is. As they call it, Jim Crow 2.0 is what they call it. So if you're going to call it Jim Crow 2.0, because that's what it is, even with the redistricting of District 9, they put it in the Constitution so they can make it legal so that they can minimize the Democratic seats. That's what they did. One thing's for sure, two things for certain. I'm a bona fide Democrat, and always going to be until I die. Now, do I have some Republican friends? Yes, I do. Are they as vicious as the Republicans that we see today? No, they are not. They're understanding. They know exactly what's going on, and they don't agree with a whole lot of things that's happening. And so I get those phone calls. I talk to them. Some people say, well, you can't talk on the other side of the aisle. Yes, you can, because you got to work with them, regardless to how you feel, regardless to how I feel about Senator Brent Taylor and State Representative Mark White. At the end of the day, I still have to work with them, but I don't have to take that foolishness. I don't have to take that disrespect. And that's not going to happen, not on my watch, because they're not going to disrespect me. I'm not taking no disrespect from anybody. In fact, Senator Brent Taylor and I sat down and had a whole conversation. And that conversation went very well. In fact, he was shocked that we had a whole lot of things in common because we sat and talked. Instead of him throwing sticks at us and me throwing sticks at him, when we actually sat down and had a conversation, we actually had a lot of things in common. So he thought that I was this mean person. He really thought I was mean. Senator Brent Taylor thought I was mean. But when he actually got to talk to me, he's like, no, she's not mean. I'm stern. I'm not mean, I'm stern. I'm going to say what I mean, and I'm going to mean what I say. And before I take any of that back, I will add more to it. There's a lot of things that I had to maneuver in my life, with even sitting as an elected official. I had to remove some friends that I thought was friends in my life. Because when you think people are your friends and they turn around and talk about you like a dog, they ain't your friends. Your real friends gonna battle with you regardless. They're gonna rebattle with you no matter what you do. If you do it wrong, if you do it right, your real friends are gonna stand with you regardless. Because if they say they got your back, they gonna have your back. I got two that's gonna ride with me regardless. And they know I be wrong sometimes, but they gonna ride with me because that's what friends do. They ride with you no matter what. Tony and Rosemary gonna ride with me no matter what, no matter how wrong I am. They'll probably tell me in private that I'm wrong. But in public, oh, they going hard for me. They gonna go hard for me, but in public, in private, Murphy, you know you was wrong for that. Yeah, I was a little wrong for that one. I was a little shysty for that one. But they gonna hold me down regardless because they my friends. And that's what real friends do. Even with the battle with me and Senator Brent Taylor and Senator Mark White, I don't even talk to Mark White like that, but even the battles that we have right now and what we're facing, not just us as elected officials, what the nation is facing with all of this racism that's going on. With all that's going on right now, we're facing some terrible times. And that's some of the things that we have to maneuver through. We have to fight through, and our ancestors, they prayed through it. I'm gonna tell you what, they prayed through it. And I said something the other day. I said, baby, we are not our ancestors. And you are not gonna come over here and get your whip and tell me to go and pick some cotton, because you're about to get your butt whooped. You ain't finna run up over here and tell me to do nothing. Now, back in the day, early 1960s, 50s, 40s, however they ran that back in the day, you ain't finna run it in this day. We're in 2026. We ain't in 2001. We ain't in 1960. We ain't 1954. We ain't in 1920, baby. We in 2026. And we are not our ancestors. And you will not talk to us any kind of way or disrespect us. So that brings me to my next topic, which is UFC's Josh Hokick. Now, Josh made a statement at Donald Trump's birthday wrestling tournament, or whatever you call it, and he says Michelle is a man. And I didn't understand why come I didn't see the outrage in him saying Michelle Obama is a man. I'm a big fan of Michelle Obama. I'm a big fan of Barack Obama, our president, my first lady. Because that's my first lady, that's my president. They belong to me. Look, I act like they mad. I ain't never met them before in my life, but I act like they mad. I act like they my presidents and my first lady. But the total disrespect that Josh showed First Lady Michelle Obama was nasty. It was cruel. And something needs to be done about it. But of course, we know nothing's going to be done about it because he's a white man and he's a racist. So that is why nothing's going to be done about it. Now, let's flip the script here a little bit, because when Drewski did it to Charlie Kirk's wife and he he had his little skit about Charlie Kirk's wife. Baby Miss Kirk felt some type of way. Oh, they were angry at him. They were cussing. They were saying they need to take him off of YouTube. They need to take him off Facebook. He don't need to be doing no shows. I mean, they were really going hard on Drewski. And Drewski said, I'm not taking nothing down. And before he take that back, he was going to add more to it. He wasn't taking nothing down. And the reason why he wasn't taking nothing down, because he didn't see nothing wrong with it. It's okay for them to disrespect us. I'm going back to that disrespect. It's okay for them to disrespect us. But it's not okay for us to do the same thing back. And the funny thing is, Josh, he just flat out said it. Michelle Obama is a man. I want you to know, if I was there, well, I'm going to wear near Trump anyway because I don't like him. I ain't never liked him. And I'm going to make this clear. I didn't like Trump when he was on The Apprentice. I never liked Trump. Period. Case closed. Never liked him. Period. So it don't matter to me because I never liked the man. But when you come here and you disrespect a black woman like that, our black men should be outraged right about now. Our black men. But our black men are not outraged the way they should be outraged. Because they do it to their own wives. And they got black wives. They mistreat their own wife. So how you think they're supposed to take up for somebody else when they mistreat their own wife? We have to have real men right now. And real men don't walk around here beating their wives. Real men don't walk around here cheating on their wives. Real men, and even if you're a single man and you want to date a woman, women, I'm going to make this clear to you. If you seeing a man and he holler, he's single, you continue to let him be single. Because that is a game he's playing with you. When a man say, I'm single, let him be single because he's not ready to grow up. He's not ready to be a man. Anybody 45 and up, you playing those I'm single games, then you need to stay single by yourself. But when he gets about 55, 56, then he's going to want to settle down and he's going to want to be with one woman, and then he's going to want that woman to take care of his lazy tail because his ankles hurt, his knees hurt, his back hurt. He just wants somebody now to lay with and to take care of him. But when he was 45, 46, 47, and so on and so forth, he was single. But now he's 55, 56, and the knees hurt. And he got all kind of medication, and his eyesight don't work, and he got cataracts. And diabetes, and high blood pressure, and all that other kind of stuff. He got arthritis in both his knees, and he got gout too. I'm gonna add gout in there. And he got gout. Now he wanna settle down, find him one woman, and he wanna settle down because he want her to be his maid. Women, be mindful of that. Be mindful of who you choose as your mate in this season. My mama told me everything glitters is not gold. And so that's why I'm saying what I'm saying, because it brings me back to Josh and what he said about Michelle Obama. Black men need to be outraged about how he just disrespected our first woman. It should be a hurricane through here right about now. But it is not. It is not. Some people are like, oh, he just said what he said. He got freedom of speech. We all got freedom of speech. But again, back to Drewski. They made a whole ruckus about what Drewski said about Miss Kirk. But y'all ain't gonna make a whole ruckus about what Josh said about Michelle Obama. Now, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm highly pissed. I'm pissed about it. Because men don't disrespect women like that. I don't care who you are, what color or creed you are. You don't disrespect women like that. God made men to be protectors. He made you to protect us, not to disrespect us, not to hurt us. Now, give and take, we got some smart mouths. We women, because that's how God made us. He made us to be women. And no matter how you flip it, a woman is never stronger than a man. I watch videos, I watch YouTube, I watch Facebook, I see it all. And I see how queer men fight straight women. I see how straight women fight straight men. But at the end of the day, as a woman, and this is just my opinion, y'all, as a woman, if you make that queer man mad enough, he gonna knock the hell out of you. Because God made them stronger than us. He made them stronger than us. We are the rib of that man. So he automatically made him strong. You make him mad enough. I don't care how flamboyant he is. You make him mad enough, he'll knock the hell out you. And I'm just keeping it 100. All I can do is keep it 100 because that's what's going to happen if you hit him. And if you make him mad enough. As a woman, he's stronger than us. They made to be stronger than us because that's how God created them. This is racist, what Josh said. I think he should be disqualified from the UFC. If you ask me, that's my opinion. I think that he shouldn't be wrestling nobody no more. But of course, look who we got in office. We got a disrespectful, lying, conniving, low down rapist, thief in the White House. Right there. We got him right there in the White House. So anything that he thinks is appropriate, he gonna roll with it. So he thinks this is cool. That Josh said that. I think he was laughing about it. But let you do something to him. Oh, he mad. Let you do something that Trump don't like. Oh, he mad. He won't fight. And not only do he want to fight, now he want to take away from you. Like he mad at ABC, mad at CBS. Anybody he's mad at, he wants to dismantle it because it doesn't go his way. He's a big old kid. He's a big kid. And I heard he pooped himself, but I don't know. Allegedly he pooped himself. That's what I heard. I'm not sure, but that's what I heard. I'm just saying what I'm saying. We got to do a better job with protecting our women. Me and y'all got to do a better job with protecting us. We're not always perfect. We got some loud mouths, and I already know I got that piece. Because I'm going to tell you how I think it anyway. I'm going to tell you how I feel. I'm going to tell you what it is. I'm going to call it how I'm going to call it. And before I take it back, I will add more to it. I'm going to call it. That's it. And that's all. So I'm getting ready to go into commercial break. And when I come back from my commercial break, we're going to talk about our county clerk, Tammy Sawyer. Of course, it's been breaking news all day today, but I'm going to go into more detail about why she had to turn herself in to the federal court or the federal authorities today. You're watching the Towanna Murphy Show right here on SVP TV, Comcast 17, and you can watch me on Facebook, YouTube, and all of your digital outlets, or you can download the app. I'll be right back right after this.
Towanna Murphy Show, that's what's up.
That's what's up. Towanna Murphy Show. That's what's up. Towanna Murphy Show.
That's what's up. The Towanna Murphy Show.
In the last 4 years, you've seen the true colors of everybody that didn't like us. So I'm not going to say names right now. But only thing I'm going to say is, you better hope your ass don't get in trouble. And you need Murphy to get you out of it.
That's what's up. The Towanna Murphy Show. When you got to tune in, want the real in your host. What's going on, man? She knows the most. Mid-South, tune in, cause the diva is on.
Just when you thought it was safe, it certainly is not.
That's what's up. The Towanna Murphy Show.
Can you actually imagine hosting your next event at the all-new SVP Banquet and Event Center? Yes! Spacious, beautiful venue with plenty of parking, located in the heart of East Memphis. Let us host your next intimate birthday gathering, family repast, bachelorette party, wedding and reception, baby shower, corporate meeting, social club event. Call us today. Don't wait. 901-244-6874. The all-new SVP Banquet and Event Center.
And good evening. We are back. As I went to my commercial break, and I got some commercials that's getting ready to come up in a minute too. I'll have those in next week. Hopefully I'll have them in next week. The quicker they get them to me, then the better it will be. So hopefully they'll have it in time for my next show next Monday. But let's talk about Clerk Tammy Sawyer. And I want to pull it up here because once y'all always say, well, Murphy, you're saying stuff and it's not in there. So what I want to do is I want to pull it up so that you guys can actually know what she had to turn herself in to the federal authorities about. I wanted to read a segment from it. Let's go here. So I'm getting ready to read it from the article, directly from the article, so people won't say Murphy making up something. I'm not making up nothing. I'm going to read from the article, and if you would like to call in, now is your time to call in, because now the number is up on the screen, 901-648-2377, 901-648-2377. Caller, hold on for 1 second. Let me just read this article, real short article, okay? All right, so here we go. Shelby County General Sessions Clerk Tammy Sawyer indicted for theft, fraud, and money laundering. A federal grand jury has returned a 6-count indictment in a significant public corruption case against Shelby County Clerk General Session Tammy Sawyer. This is what she had to turn herself in for. Again, it was fraud, theft, money laundering. And so I have called. Now all my phone is ringing. Now all my lines ringing. Y'all give me a call. Give me a second. I got it on. Okay, caller, you are on the air.
Good evening, Cliff Stockton. I just read your. I just heard what you read about the indictment. But let me say this. Mm-hmm. First of all, they have been after Tammy ever since she was part and parcel to taking down the Nathan Bedford Forrest statue.
Yes. Yep.
You know, daily she receives death threats and people want to kill her, and all because of some things she did. Now let me say this: if she did do wrong, she must pay for her wrongdoing. But I text Tammy. I love Tammy, and I told her I love her, and I'm praying for her. Mm-hmm. And people that are laughing at her and making fun of her, you got to know what goes around comes around. So I'm still praying for Tammy. I love Tammy, and she has my full support. I'll hang up.
Right, and she has my full support as well, Cliff.
Yeah.
I look at it this way. I think they saying the total amount was 6,000. Well, shoot, Trump got a trillion dollar stealing it. He's stealing. He conniving. He low down. $6,000, and y'all want to come at her for that? I'm a strong supporter of Tammy Sawyer. So I'm not laughing at her. I'm actually angry that they're doing this. You know,
well, I just want to give her my full support.
Yes.
And if she did do wrong, she must repay it. I know I texted her today, told her I'm praying for her, and I love her.
Yeah, and we got to support her, regardless of what it looked like. We still got to support her. And thank you for calling.
That's right. All right. Mm-hmm.
Y'all, my lines are still open. I had a few calls that was calling in while Cliff was calling in. The number is 901-648-2377, 901-648-2377. For those other callers that was calling in, y'all can call me right back at 901-648-2377. I'm agree with Cliff on this one, because if they're saying she stole or took $6,000, that's nothing compared to what some others have done. Excuse me, I'm coughing. I need more water. But that's nothing compared to what some people have done. So if y'all was expecting Murphy to say, "Ooh, wait, Tammy Sawyer did this," I'm in support of Sawyer. I gotta drink my water. I got a little drink some water here around here. I done got a little. If it's some dust or something, I'm starting to cough here. It just started. But I'm in support of Clerk Sawyer, and I think that sometimes we overdo it when we throw it out there, and the news is rolling it. I mean, when I say they rolling it, and it's rolling, and it's rolling. And the same thing they did with me when I got in trouble with the young Latino woman. They kept rolling it and kept rolling it and kept rolling it. And I think that at some point, we still have to stand with her, even though a lot of people are laughing at her. I mean, when they call here, that's their opinion. For the other callers that was calling in at the time, y'all give me a call back, 901-648-2377, 901-648-2377. Let's get something clear here. And they texting the phone. Let's get something clear here. I think that we need to. They say they can't get it on their TV. Download it. I'm gonna tell you. Download. They download the SVP TV app on their Roku. I'm just doing this, y'all, because they texted me, asked me about how to get it. Some people, it's on my Facebook page too. I'm just letting them know. So, back to what I was saying, because people are texting at the same time. They trying to find out how to get the show on their TVs. And so, with that being said, I just think that, like as Cliff said, let's pay it back and let's move forward. If she paid it back, then I don't even see why she had to turn herself in. But I don't know the full story behind that. I don't know if she paid it back and then she had to turn herself in. I don't know that full story. So I can't give you anything that I don't know. But I will call and talk to Tammy and ask Tammy, or ask Tammy to come on and speak. But I know if she's in the middle of the case, she can't speak right now. So I know how that is. So don't get angry at her if she says, I can't speak to you right now, because when you are in the middle of a case such as this, you cannot speak to the public, you can't do interviews, you can't do anything until they release you to do that. So she may not be able to do interviews right now at this time. Okay, so I just want to make sure I make that clear for people getting mad at her and say, well, she won't answer my phone call and she won't do this. No, she has to wait. So I am in full support of Tammy Sawyer. I think that if she has to pay it back, then allow her to pay it back. I don't know the full ramifications of that at this time. But when I get the full story and what really happened, when she's able to tell me exactly what went on, then I can elaborate. I can tell you what happened, or let her come and explain it herself. Because she can come on and explain it herself. I don't have to explain it. She know how to explain it. She'll come and tell you what's right. Y'all know Tammy. Tammy and I are the same, but we're different. We're both outspoken. So Tammy will tell you what she gonna tell you, and I'm gonna tell you what I'm gonna tell you. Caller, you on the air.
Well, hello, Miss Towanna Murphy.
Hey.
This is Dr. Mary Trice with the Rat of Tears.
Hey, Dr. Mary.
I'm calling on behalf of the angry black mothers about that baby that's done been shot in Mississippi. And it's time that we as black queens and every other race need to stand up. So with that being said, did that bother you that that baby got killed? And it don't matter if it's for stealing, robbing, taking. Why would you pull the trigger to hurt, to kill somebody?
Now, you know what? I am upset about that because, number one, she drove off. Why did the officer shoot in the car anyway?
That's what everybody want to know, is why did you shoot the car? When y'all had other ways of stopping cars, we seen them put metal things down where that, you know, you could put the tires on flat and different things. Like, why did you pull the trigger?
Right.
Is the question that everybody needs to answer for. We all want the answer to that. So have they said to you or anybody else what it was that she was supposed to have taken or any of the above?
No, they didn't say exactly what happened. They didn't give us any details. Of course, I've been watching some of the snippets on social media and on the news. But they really haven't really said that, because I think that if he was not in any danger, he had no right to shoot in that car. He was in the wrong. He was in the wrong. And now that baby is dead because of his lack of judgment.
Right. So I think that, you know, Mississippi ought to be, you know, asking for that badge or something, because we the people, we're not doing too good with this one, because you shot a baby and the baby's gone and the mother won't even be able to walk her baby to a prom, to kindergarten, preschool, nothing.
Right, the baby's gone, and the mother is going to miss out on all of that because of the incompetence of a police officer.
And don't everybody already know we have a problem with the police? You can't name me one state that say they love their police.
Correct, I agree with that.
And you do this here and you make us even madder.
I think that is, you know what, Dr. Mary, I think it's more about the training that our police officers need to have. And if you are not in immediate danger, there is no need to use your weapon. If she wasn't driving towards him, there is no need to use a weapon.
I think he wanted to be the robot cop or something, somebody important. But the city, you know, all over the world.
Now hold on for 1 second, Dr. Mary. I'm gonna tell this next call to hold and stay on hold for a second, okay? Hold on. Hold on. Carl, I'm gonna put you on hold for 1 second. Give me 1 second, okay?
Okay.
All right. Carl, are you back?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Well, you know, I think that we really should be asking for badges now. You know, it's came to the time now we need the badge along with you going to jail, because you already made a statement that if Memphis come over to Mississippi or anybody coming to Mississippi, you will be dealt with.
Right.
So what are they going to do about their police officer that killed the little black baby and the officer was a white man? So right now, that right there is not looking good to the eyesight of any race right now, because of what's going on in Texas right now.
Exactly.
You know, we got a real big problem over there in Texas with the black and white thing. Now we got the black man, the white man killed the black baby. You know, I mean, what is going on?
You know what?
What is going on?
I want to know how they gonna deal with this. When they say we're gonna be dealt with if we come over to Mississippi, I want to know how they gonna deal with this one, baby. I want to know, because it's not enough outrage for me in San Antonio. It's not enough outrage for me.
Right.
And it needs to be.
Yes, they're doing something at 5 o'clock. I wish I was home, because I would be right there. Because if we don't start standing for real like we supposed to,
Yes, ma'am.
if we don't start standing for what's right for real and let people stop hurting us and taking our babies' lives and stuff, and for, you know, and being bullied and nobody saying nothing, nobody turning in the paperwork or the this and that. I mean, every time you turn around, there's always our color that lose.
Right. We lose. We lose on all ends, and then they don't want to defend us. They make a wrong or right, knowing it's wrong, but they want to make that wrong or right. And in this situation, it is absolutely wrong. Period. Case closed is wrong, and we're gonna talk more about that next week, Dr. Mary.
Well, thank you so much, baby.
You're welcome.
All right.
All right. Let me get to my next caller. Caller, you on the air?
Hello?
Caller, you on the air?
Hey.
Hey.
How you doing?
I'm all right.
I want to know is what's really going on. I looked at some Facebook stuff and I saw some stuff on Channel 3 News about Tammy Sawyer. But what is actually going on with that? What is the reason for all that?
From what I've read in the media, it was theft, fraud, and money laundering is what their claims are. And she had to turn herself into the federal court or the federal officers today. Now, I don't know if she paid the money back or if she has to pay the money back. I don't know the situation at hand right now. So I'm trying to wait and see what unfolds, because I can't call it until I know it. And the only way I'm gonna know it is to ask Tammy about it.
So if this is, okay, so if she turned herself in, this is something that's been ongoing. This is nothing new to her.
Right.
This is something that she's already been dealing with already.
Correct. It's been ongoing. It's been ongoing.
Okay,
I think I heard about it about
today because she turned herself in, right?
Right.
Okay.
I heard about it about 2 months ago is when I heard about it.
Okay. I just wanted to know, because I was like, how all of a sudden I hadn't heard anything about she done did anything except for, standing up for herself. So
right, and she known for that now. She definitely gonna stand up for herself. She like me. Now we gonna stand up for ourselves. We ain't gonna let you come in and talk to us any kind of way or do us any kind of way.
Right.
But you know what? It has been an attack on Tammy ever since the removal of those statues. And because she's outspoken, it's a hit on her. And no matter how outspoken she is, she's still gonna continue to be outspoken because that's who she is.
Right.
And I don't knock her for being outspoken because I'm outspoken. And so
but that's what she's standing for, though. She's standing for the people.
She's standing for the people.
She's standing for rights.
She's standing for the people.
She got to be vocal and outspoken.
That's it.
Somebody got to do it.
Somebody got to do it. No matter how many hits we get, we got to do it. It's got to be a few of us. So Tammy is one, I'm the other. But here's my thing. If it's $6,000 and under, and y'all want to come and charge her for that? Well, won't y'all go in and arrest the president? Impeach him, because he done stole it all.
I thought they said it was 40-some thousand.
I don't know. They said, somebody told me 6. That's why I said we need to talk to Tammy. Now, if it's 40-some thousand, I don't know. Only thing I know is it's some thousands. Somebody said 6. Somebody said 10. I don't know exactly how much it is. That's why I want to talk to Tammy to see how much it is, because the news hadn't specified that.
Well, one thing about it, guess what? Facts are facts, and ain't no sense in gossiping and putting all this out and accusations. Let the facts stand for what it is, and then when the facts come out, then people can have their opinion, because you know they're gonna run it in the ground anyway.
Right, they having their opinion right now. They laughing at her. And some people out there laughing. It's like, that's not funny. It wasn't funny. It ain't funny when y'all got caught up in y'all foolishness. That's not fun.
No, it ain't funny.
No, it ain't funny.
It ain't funny because it's other people that they're saying, like a friend of hers that got some cash apps and stuff like that. It's other people that could be hurt by this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, some friends usually do get hurt by stuff because they want to help their friends.
In the process of it. Yep. In the process of it,
so
like you said,
somebody else could be hurt.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. And I don't know who's hurt. I think that as we watch this case unfold, then we'll really figure out what's going on. But we got to watch it and let it unfold first. Because people have their speculations. People have their saying. I'm in full support of Tammy. I'm not against Tammy. I like Tammy. Baby, Tammy is the only one that I could talk about like a dog, and I'm the only one she could talk about like a dog. But bet nobody else talk about us like a dog, because it's going to be a problem. It's going to be a problem, because I ain't going to let nobody stand around me and talk about it like a dog. And she ain't going to let nobody stand around and talk about me like a dog. Now, that understanding me and Tammy have with each other. You know, even with her situation right now. Ain't nobody sitting here saying, oh, we going to fight. I'm laughing at her. Oh, well, you do wrong. Look what happened. No, y'all doing wrong. I'm quite sure. And one of the things I said was, I'm quite sure if I look into your past, I can find some stuff that you have done that's probably worse than what they saying Tammy allegedly has done.
Right.
Way worse.
Right.
And they don't want me to start digging. So their best bet is just to leave her alone, let this stuff unfold, and whatever's going to happen, let it happen. If she did it, if she has to pay it back, then let her pay the money back and move forward.
Right. And let that be that on that.
And let that be that on that.
Oh, well, I agree. Well, thank you for taking my call.
Thank you for calling.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Y'all, I got a few more minutes left. My number is 901-648-2377, 901-648-2377. I had some people that was texting me saying they didn't know how to get the app. Download the app on your Roku TV. All you got to look for is SVP TV, and you can download it, and the app going to appear, bam, right on your screen, just like that. Bam, it's going to be right there. SVP TV app. It's going to be right there. All you have to do is just download it. So if you can't find it, download it. And if you can't download it, then we're always on YouTube. We're on Roku. We're on Apple TV. If you got Apple TV, download it from your Apple TV screen. You can do that. You can download it from your phone. You can have it downloaded to your phone. You can go to your Play Store, download it to your phone. Because I got about 3 people texting me tomorrow. Oh, I don't know how to download it. Then go to the page. Go to my Facebook page or go to SVP TV Network page. And then she's going to edit this show, and then it'll be on Comcast 17 as well. So you can watch it if you have Comcast. It'll be on 17 as well. But the show is on my page. It's on SVP pages everywhere. You can watch it everywhere. About 1 million people are watching me right now. As we speak, 1 million people is watching me on this show, on this channel, or the app, or the streaming, or all this other new gadgets and gadgets. I'm a little old now, so all this little new gadget and gadget stuff that they got going on. But back to my story of what I'm saying, and me and Ms. Mary gonna have a conversation. I'm gonna bring her on the show because we're gonna talk about this baby in Mississippi, because that was absolutely wrong. So I may bring her next week. I think I got a guest next week. I'm not sure. If not, I'm gonna bring Mary onto the show, and we're gonna discuss this because it gets deeper. Because they think that police officers, I love y'all, but some of y'all are wrong. Not all officers are bad officers. Now you have to make that you have to decipher that, because what they do, they get angry at one bad officer and they blame all the officers. All of them bad. That's not true. That's not true. You do have some good officers. You have them. You have some bad ones. Is a saying that my mama used to say, and everybody used to say it. One bad apple spoils the bunch. And in this case, one bad officer spoils the bunch. Even with the thing with the Tyree Nichols story. 5 bad officers spoiled the bunch. 5 bad officers spoiled it. And so now they blame all the officers for what those officers did. You can't blame all the officers for what these officers did. We can only hold these officers accountable. We can't hold the rest of them accountable. We can't do that. We can only hold these officers accountable for their actions. That's it. So y'all doing the most around here because you're getting angry at all the officers. Now y'all want to go and mess with all the others. No, we're going to deal with that officer. The officer that did it, that's the officer we deal with. So me and Mary going to have that conversation. But with the situation with General Sessions Clerk Tammy Sawyer, let's let this play out. Let's not ridicule her all at once. I'm not into the game of ridiculing people right now because I know how it feels to be ridiculed because y'all talk about me like a dog and ask me, do I care? Ooh, don't worry, I'm wait. Ask me, do I care? Ask me, do I care? If y'all dog me, do not, boop, don't. Clock it, because I don't. I don't care what you say about me. They talked about Jesus Christ, and Jesus didn't care, why should I? Don't care. But we're going to let this play out. My lines, I got a few more minutes. How many minutes I got? I got about 6 more minutes. In these 6 minutes, I can take another call. 901-648-2377, 901-648-2377. Y'all been doing a good job today. Y'all been on it. Y'all been calling in. That's what I'm talking about. Like, now y'all got to tell 10 people to tell 1,000 people to tune in to the Towanna Murphy Show every Monday night from 6 to 7 p.m. Y'all, and I got some good stuff coming. I got some good guests coming. I got Jay Bailey Jr. Jay Bailey Jr. Now his daddy is Big Dog, but I got Jr. I don't know why I call him Jr. because he's the second. That's why I call him Jr. because he's the second. So Jay Bailey Jr. is running for judge. And he'll tell you all about that. I think I have him next Monday. So I'll make sure I make that announcement on all of my social media sites that Jay Bailey Jr., he coming out. His daddy is running for the assessor. But Jr. is running for, I don't know which one of those offices. But he's running for one of them. But Jr. going to be on the show next week. And then I'll have Mary. Or may have Mary and Jr. Don't know. But they coming. Jay Bailey Jr. will be a guest on my show next week. And then I guess week after next, then I'll have elect Sheriff Buckner. Democrat-elect Sheriff Buckner will be my guest probably towards the end of the month. So I'm lining everybody up as I go. So you'll have some judges come through here. You'll have some state representatives run through here. You will have, I think I'm even going to bring old Willie Brooks. And me and Willie Brooks argue every 5 minutes. But I will bring old Willie Brooks over here. I don't discriminate against anybody, even if Senator Brent Taylor can't come on my show because I gave him a few choice words. We be arguing. I've kicked him off my set. So no, that ain't gonna happen. No, me and Brent Taylor ain't gonna sit 5 minutes. I've kicked him off my set. He said something made me mad, and then I've kicked him off the set. But he can come. I'm not gonna discriminate. I'm gonna let him come. If he want to come, he can come. If he want to come, Senator Brent Taylor could come. But watch your mouth. Watch your mouth. Or we won't have no problems. Watch your mouth and we won't have no problems. I ain't got no problem with them. I got a problem with the decisions that they are making. Do I have a personal problem with Senator Brent Taylor? No, I do not. Do I have a personal problem with Governor Bill Lee? No, I do not. Do I have a personal problem with State Representative Mark White? No, I do not. Now, do I think that State Representative Mark White is a flunky? Yes, I do. I don't have a issue with them personally. There's a difference between personal and professional, okay? Some people, y'all have to separate the two because y'all be like, oh, she don't like him. No, that ain't true. That ain't true. Personally, I like him. I can sit down and have a drink with Senator Brent Taylor like I did before. I sat down and had a drink with him. We parlayed. As the kids say, we parlayed. We talked. We partied. We laughed. But on the business side, I don't like his decisions. So I'm going to buck against the decisions if I don't like them. So no, I don't have an issue with them. In fact, I like the old dude. Now, I don't say too much to Mark White, but Senator Brett Taylor, I like the old dude. I just don't like his decisions that he made. There's a difference, y'all. It's a difference with liking Murphy and disliking the decisions I made. That goes for any elected official. There's some stuff that I just don't like. I dislike. Do I dislike the person? No, some people take this too personal though. So when they start to take it personal, I just be like, you know what, I ain't finna fool with that. I'm gonna let that go on. I'm gonna let that be the reason. Cause they're being stupid. I'm gonna let that be the reason. If you don't like me because of the decision that I made, or I really don't like a nat, then you in the wrong game. You need to get out of politics. You really need to get out of politics. I don't dislike them. No. If I'm against you, it's because you run against my opponent. Now, my opponent. It's because you run against my opponent. But after that's over, if my opponent win, I like you. If my opponent lose, I like you. Y'all know how to separate the two. That's y'all issue right there. You don't know how to separate the two. Separate the two. And when you separate the two, then we can work as business. But I'm telling y'all something. It took me a minute to learn that, though. I want y'all to know that. It took me a minute to learn that because, baby, I would tell you what thus said Towanna Murphy. In the book of Towanna Murphy, it says this. Now, it took me a minute to learn that. It took me 2 years being elected to learn that and how to wing it out. I got 3 minutes left. It took me 2, I'm literally telling y'all the truth. It took me 2 years to just not respond to folk. And I'm still, I have my faults every now and then. I'm not gonna lie. I have my faults every now and then with me not responding. But I'm getting better at it. I'm getting better at just letting people say what they're gonna say. Because as my mama, as Hattie Mae Ratliff Millbrooks would say, they don't have a heaven or a hell to put you in. So why are you even giving them the time of day? I had to learn that. I had to learn who I am in this season. I had to learn what I am in this season. And in this season, I'm not taking or tolerating no foolishness. Now that part, I will let you know. If it's foolery, I'm not dealing with it. I ain't tolerating foolishness. Y'all can go on with that somewhere. But in the season that we're in now, hell, everybody's stealing. You make this. Come on, y'all. Y'all coming after our people. And y'all know why. It's an attack on Memphis anyway. It's an attack on Memphis politicians anyway. It's an attack on all of us anyway. But at the end of the day, y'all, I got 2 minutes left. At the end of the day, y'all, I'm going to support General Clerk Tammy Sawyer. Say what you want to say about me. Write it down. Take a picture. I don't give a damn. Write it down, take a picture. But I'm going to support her. I'm going to support her because we're in this time of season. We're in this season where we need to support black sisters, not tear them down. We need to build them up. So my job is to build Clerk Tammy Sawyer up, not to bring her down or destroy her. That's not what I'm going to do. That's not what I'm going to do. Listen, thank y'all for watching. Thank y'all for calling in. I'll be right here again next Monday from 6 to 7 p.m. And my special guest will be Jay Bailey Jr. I don't know why I want to call him Junior. Yeah, Junior going to be with me next week. He's running for judge, and he'll let you know what division he's running in. But until then, y'all, thank you. If you would like to advertise or sponsor the Towanna Murphy Show, you can call me directly.